Alright, so I added some more keywords to my list from Answer the Public. So I'm doing pretty well now. So now we're going to talk about some Google search tools, and these are just tools, free tools that Google gives you that can be helpful for adding more keywords to your list. And so one is the Google Keyword Planner, which maybe you've heard of. A lot of tools use that. Even Ubersuggest and some of the other tools that we're still going to show pull in data from the Keyword Planner. So really there's not a need to go to the keyword planner directly, but I'm at least going to show you where that is. It's changed quite a bit, so now they give you like traffic estimates, so it'll say like it gets between 1,000 and 10,000 searches, so it's not as helpful as it once was when it would publicly show the average search volume and those sorts of things. And then there's a couple of other things you can do, but this is a look just at the keyword planner just to show you a screenshot, and you can see how it just gives you like a range of the average monthly searches when you plug in a seed keyword. And then also you can use searches related to on Google, and this is something you've probably seen just using Google, as a user, where it'll give you down at the bottom of the page below your results, it'll give you some other common suggestions related to whatever you just searched. So sometimes you'll find some stuff there that you won't find in the keyword planner and other places, so it's also just a good free place to look for some ideas. And then Google Trends, and this is where you can check on things and see how it's fared over time. So if I go let me go back here. If I go, you want to look for things like which direction is this topic headed. In other words, is the keyword that you're looking at moving in the positive direction where it's becoming more popular and over time as far as Google searches, or is it headed down? It's trending in the wrong direction, and it's, maybe it was a fad that peaked a couple of years ago and now it's tanking, which would not be a good sign. So Google Trends will give you some of that macro level data that's just very easy to see how your keywords or topics, even if you're just researching a niche at the very beginning, how that's going. And so you want to see something that's got a pretty consistent level of interest, or you want to look for things when you go to Google Trends, you can search and look for things that might be trending right now or just about to hit an uptick. So if you can be early on something that's just becoming cool, like when fidget spinners were starting to get cool, like if you could have had some really good content about that before it was way oversaturated, there might be a really good opportunity for you to get in and get a lot of traffic by being one of the first ones to hit that. So definitely it's a helpful free tool that you can use. So let's jump out of the presentation and take a look at each of these really quickly. So this is a look at Google AdWords. So you can go just search Google Keyword Planner. It'll take you to AdWords, and I wanted to show you this because when you first log in, the first time you'll kind of have to create an AdWords account to do this, but you don't have to spend any money or anything like that. And then once you're here, this is what it'll look like when you log in. You click on the little tools icon, and under planning it's got Keyword Planner, and that'll open up the thing that I had a screenshot of a moment ago, and from there you can type in a seed keyword. So if I wanted to do, I've been using massage tables like that, and then you can set some filters if you want, depending on languages and things like that. Negative keywords, if you don't want a particular word in there or you want a certain search volume range, you can set that up, and then it'll give you this. And so there is some helpful information here, and again, you can use Ubersuggest and some tools that I think are more user friendly to get this information now, like the suggested bid, and so that goes back to cost per click and approximately how much advertisers are going to be spending on that. So the higher dollar amount, the more it would be worth to you as a website to get those clicks. So that's good news. But that's pretty much it. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here because I don't use this that much, and there are better places to get this information. The next one, as I mentioned, so I search best massage tables just in Google, and then down at the bottom you've got searches related to that, and so you can look through this, and if anything stands out, it's something you can just copy paste, put it into your list of ideas, and maybe later on go take a deeper look at the competition, or you could just click on it. So I saw stationary massage table reviews. If I click on that, it'll pull up the top 10 results for that, and I can do kind of see what kind of stuff's ranking here. Usually you want to stay away from like e-commerce terms. So like if I just go search massage tables, it'll just be a bunch of list of stores. It'll be Amazon and maybe Walmart.com and stuff like that. Usually you want to stay away from keywords like that unless you are an e-commerce store actually selling product. But things like reviews and when people are doing best massage tables, usually you want to be looking for other niche websites that are ranking here, and that's a good sign showing you that you could too. But as you see down at the bottom, the suggested searches change. So now that I'm looking at this, now I've got best aluminum massage table, which could be another good keyword, and some other things. So you can just keep doing that over and over again, change the word you're searching for, see what's there. And then finally Google Trends, and so it'll have some stuff that's trending just worldwide, but you can type in anything. So if I just did like massage therapy and see how that topic is faring overall, you can compare it to some other things. By default, this is showing you the last 12 months worldwide, so if you wanted to change it to be just the United States, you could do that here. And it looks pretty much the same. But then if you wanted to change this to 2004 to the present and look at a long view, you can see that it's trending downward a little bit. Nothing that's too alarming here, I don't think. I mean, it's a pretty big topic overall. Interest by sub-region, so it gives you some pretty good data here. But it'll show you some related topics here, but again, you're kind of looking for something that's been pretty steady. The score that it's giving you here, it explains it somewhere on the page, but it's a relative score on a scale of 1 to 100, and so 100 is sort of like actually, let me get the official explanation here. So it's a relative number relative to the highest point. So a value of 100 is the peak popularity for the term, so it's like the most it ever was. And then a value of 50 means it's half as popular. So and then obviously down is down near 0 is not a good thing. So this one's sort of just plodding along for years, pretty much the same, which is a good sign if this is the topic that you're into. But you could look for and I don't have a great example of something that's in the news right now related to this topic of massage therapy. But if there was some new type of massage that's coming out that's getting trendy, or some new tool or something like that that people are using, and maybe it's lighting it up on social media a little bit, and you catch wind of that, you see it on Facebook, come plug it into Google Trends, and you might find that there's a big uptick in people searching for it on Google. And again, you've got a chance to be an early adopter on that topic, pump out some really good content really quick, and take advantage of that. So certainly this can be a helpful tool for you as you're growing your site and looking to add new content ideas. Definitely use Google Trends. So stick around, we're going to do a few more free tools here, but that's a look at some of the Google Suite, things that are built into different Google tools that are free to use. So check those out and hang with us, and we'll cover a few more.